Start making pizza with a whole wheat flour, which, as you might know, is better than plain flour. It's got less gluten and it's whole wheat means it's got more fiber in it. So we're going to mix it with the dry ingredients, and then we are going to use yogurt. Now the reason behind using yogurt is because it will react with the baking soda and give our dough the fluffiness or the little rise that yeast would normally give to bread. So we are going to knead this dough pretty well, just using yogurt if possible. You can also use buttermilk, which is just add a tablespoon of vinegar to a cup of milk. That would also work. So after kneading, we put some olive oil. Now this will need a good knead because this is whole wheat flour, so we need the gluten, so we need to knead it a bit longer. After that, we divide our dough into two balls, and we are going to make two kinds of pizzas. First, we make the basic normal pizza. So for that, we take some oil on our baking tray, pizza tray or pan like I'm using, and we are going to spread our dough on the tray. And after that, as you can see, it's a thin crust pizza. It will rise a bit, but it's still going to be thin crust because I don't like my pizza base to be very thick and doughy. Then we poke some holes for the air to escape, and then we top it up with some pizza sauce, some mozzarella. If you have basil, this would be a good time to put it, and the veggies, and finally more mozzarella. And then we sprinkle some herbs, and we will bake this in a preheated oven at 230 degrees. And this pizza took around 12 minutes, and after that we can see the top is brown, the edges are nice and browned, and the pizza base is crispy just the way I like it, and we can enjoy it. Now let's get down to making the second pizza, which is tastier than the first one. The process is pretty much the same. Spread our dough on the pizza tray, but in this case we have to spread the edges, the around the circumference of the pizza a bit more, and after that we will spread the mozzarella all around the dough, and then we will close it. So we'll be making tiny pockets by pulling a bit of the edge of the dough and closing it over the cheese. And this we are going to try as much as possible to close it, to seal it. It doesn't have to be perfectly sealed, that is fine. And then the process is again the same. We line it with some pizza sauce, yummy pizza sauce. This is a homemade one with a punch of garlic in it. If you'd like to know the recipe, it's on my channel as well. Then top it up with choice of vegetables. You can put olives and jalapenos as well. I had olives right in front of me and I still forgot to put them on. I also add some pineapples I'm making for my kid, and top it up with more mozzarella, and ready to go in the preheated oven at 230 degrees. This pizza took about 30 minutes to cook, and we can see the brown spots on the pizza, which means it is cooked, and the edges are lightly brown as well. It's nicely cooked. So we cut it up. Let's look at the pizza. The base is nice and brown, as you can see. It's a bit crispy as well, and mozzarella is stretchy as usual. It's nice. And now the best part is, look at this crust. Now, who would not want to eat this crust? It's full of cheese. You will never want to throw the crust again. If you're like me, who doesn't really like to eat the doughy crust, then you will love this one. See that? Full of cheesy goodness. I hope you like this video, guys. If you like, do share, subscribe, and give a thumbs up. Thank you for watching us, and spread the love. Bye.